Hey guys, so I'm back. It is the second day after I talked about the renpure products. My hair is a little dry, but that's like the norm for me. So, I mean, there's still a little bit of moisture in there, but not as much as I would like. So, but like I said, I would like to give the products a little try, longer than a day. So probably put a little bit more product in there the next time. But anywho, in the midst of me wearing this pulled back, almost semi-fro hawk, I realized, Layla, I realized that I'm going on a cruise next week. So I need to do something to my hair. I want to go snorkeling, I want to lay on the beach, and I don't want to have to deal with my hair and washing it and making sure it's moisturized. I just want to have a good time. So I remembered that I saw a picture of Jessica Pettway. I will post her name down at the bottom because she also has a YouTube of her crochet process with this style, and she has the sides and the back of her head shaved, and she did the top with the 12-inch Bomba Skinny Twist, Senegal Bomba Skinny Twist, and she did a gray color, which was like amazing on her, but I'm not that bold, so I decided to go with the cinnamon brown. It's like a light brown. It's actually a little lighter in person, but for all of you that know your colors, it is a 1B30. I've had, I think it's a 26, which is a lighter brown, and mixed in with some of my crochet wigs that I make, but I figured since this was going to be all over my head, I didn't want to go too light, so I went with the cinnamon color. The roots are black, so I think that's pretty cool as well in terms of blending with my natural hair. There are approximately 12 in a pack, and I think I bought like 5 packs. She used 3, I believe she said, and like I said, she has half of her head shaved off, so I probably would have been safer getting 6, but I got 5, so hopefully I'll be good. If I need more, I'll run and get more. They were $6.99 a pack at the store that I went to, but I mean, I don't know how much they would be at the stores near you, so I am going to go ahead, co-wash my hair really quickly just to put some moisture back in it, and then I will be using my Alakay Naturals hair parfait, which is one of my absolute favorite products of all time in terms of like keeping moisture in my hair. I love using it for my twist outs, braid outs, whatever. I've been using it since I big chopped years ago. You can actually see my old video, I think it's like 4 or 5 years ago, where I did a product review on some of her products, and that and the Honey Sage Deep Conditioner, which I haven't used in a while, were my top 2 products. So I'm gonna go and do that, and I will show you on my braid pattern after I braid. I'm gonna assume you all know how to crochet braid at this point, so I'm not gonna turn this into, you know, some tutorial, more so just like a show and tell. And I'll just do the smaller braids in the front, thicker braids in the back, throw these bad boys in. Hopefully they'll be done by this evening so I can go on a hot date. Just kidding. And yeah, wish me luck. Alright, so as I mentioned before, I went and conditioned my hair. One of my all-time favorite products, forever going to be a go-to when I need it. My Hello Hydration Herbal Essences Conditioner. Just quick co-wash, really quick. Rinsed it out. Used the renpure with coconut whipped cream leave-in conditioner, which is on my hair now. I didn't put any oil in it because, like I mentioned, I was going to use my moisture-rich hair parfait from Alakay Naturals, which I absolutely love. Now this has see what the ingredients are. Shea butter, argan oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, apricot kernel oil, rosemary leaf extract, vitamin E, botanical blend. So it has a lot of oils in it already. So I'm kind of doing the LCO method here. and I put my leave-in in, and now I'm going to do my braids for my crochet set, and I'm going to use this on each line of hair that I'm going to braid. It's going to keep my hair moisturized while I have these crochets in, and I will probably keep them in for about 3 weeks because I am in the military and I do have drill. For those that are familiar with that terminology, you can't wear, you know, crazy big puffy hair at drill, so I will probably keep these in up until drill weekend and then take them out. So this is just going to be a quick, simple crochet set that I'm going to leave in long enough for my cruise and any other activities I have coming up, and I'm going to take them down. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, throw these braids in, stop back for a hot second so you guys can see my braid pattern, and then start to crochet. As you can see, as tight and thick as my hair looks, I can still, when it's moisturized, get my fingers through it. You can still see the texture is really tight, but for the most part it's pretty soft when it's moisturized. So, but yeah, alright, I'm gonna throw these braids in and I will be back. Hey guys, so I am back. As you can see, I've braided my hair, and also as you can see, my edges are very thin, so they are not braided. Like I mentioned, I think on my previous video, I've been wearing my wigs for the last year pretty much straight, so it's worn on my edges a lot, and my edges just have always been very thin. You can look in some of my old videos from years ago. Even when I did my big chops and my hair was growing back, my edges just don't grow in like the rest of my hair. So my edges are not braided in. I did the middle braid connected into one, and then all the other braids are just going straight back. This one is connected too, but that's because I didn't want one big braid. I do notice when a lot of females do their crochet braids, they look forward to that 1 week, 2 week later look when their hair is growing in and it's starting to get a little fuzzy. It looks more natural. So good thing for me is I don't have to wait for that, because my hair is obviously already a little fuzzy in terms of the front. I'm not the best braider, so yeah, I do what I can and it gets the job done. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this. I wanted to just put it up here and then just crochet through it, but it's so long that I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just put it back to the back. So yeah, this my braids. Nothing too crazy, not too neat. Just kind of, I don't even know how it looks in the back. So straight back, and I'm getting ready to crochet while I binge watch The Voice, and I will be back. Alright, so as you guys can see, I did finish my crochets. I ended up having to run to the store to get 2 more packs. So I used 7 packs total. I probably could have spread them out more so it wouldn't be as thick, but I just felt like, I don't know, I needed more. So I'm getting ready to unravel them, as you can see, and I'm just going to go through each one and pull them apart. So I'm going to continue watching The Voice and take these apart, and I will be back. So it is actually day 2 and I'm back. As you can see, I did finish my crochet set, and I decided that I just got back from the gym, and I was looking at my hair, and I decided that I wanted to go ahead and separate them a second time. When I first had them done, of course when you put them in, they're tighter, so I went through and separated each one, and then you get these here are only separated just the one time, and I just felt like they look, I don't know, they look too, I don't know, they just don't look natural. So I decided to go back in, and I started on this side, and I forgot that I hadn't recorded this yesterday, so I want to come and give you guys almost like a before and after, half and half. So I split these ones one more time each on this side, so it's a lot more fuller. The ends look a little more natural, as opposed to over here. They're just really like almost pointy, and I just don't like it. Like, I don't know. Like, I like the texture, I mean not the texture, but the pattern that it gives, but it's just too big. It just doesn't look, I don't know, the ends are really bothering me, and they're kind of just like pointing off my head. So I just wanted to break them up a little bit more. And I actually was planning on doing this, but I wasn't going to do it until next week when I was nearing my cruise. And I don't know, I have to work today, and like I said, I just didn't like it. Like you can see back here, I haven't gotten to the back yet, and it's like the ends are like pointy, kind of like crinkle fries, as opposed to over here where I've separated them more. So I'm just gonna go through each one, and I actually didn't even start at the top. I've kind of just been starting in the middle because my focus is more the bottom. So I've just been going through each one and just pulling each one apart, kind of just separating it, and it separates pretty easily, as you can see. And even when I start at the middle, it ends up kind of breaking itself up towards the top anyway, which is convenient because I don't have to start at the top. So, yep, that's pretty much it. You can start to see the fullness that comes from breaking it up a second time, and I just think it looks more natural. So I'm going to go ahead and do that over my entire head, hopefully as much as possible, because I don't have a back mirror, so I kind of just have to free ball it and hope that I get at least a good majority of them is all I'm concerned with. And that'll be it. Oh. And then if they get knotted, you kind of just pull them back up and separate them. So yeah, I would do that. I'm actually about to go eat and shower, because like I said, I just got from the gym. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to come and give you guys a I guess kind of like a final look on how they turned out. These definitely need to be more poofy. I feel like it's really thick on the sides. I was actually going to take some out of the sides and put it in the back, but I think I'm just going to leave it as is and just break it up. And yeah, that's it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Any comments or suggestions. If I feel like it gets too frizzy, I'll probably end up taking mousse on the trip with me, just because I don't know how it's going to respond to being wet. I might end up having to pull it back. If I pull it back in a ponytail, it'll just be a side, I mean not a side bun. Down on the sides. That's how I wore it to the gym actually. So yeah, that's it. Have a good one, guys.